Hello and welcome to Talk Condo's video analysis. Today we're going to be introducing Core Condominiums, the first major condominium launch of 2014. My name is Roy Bandari and I'm a sales representative with Sotheby's International. Our website is talkcondo.com and we are platinum agents for many of the top builders downtown. Here's what to expect in this video. We're going to do a quick overview of what happened in 2013 and we'll take a look at some of the big successes of the year. We want to focus on what some of the big takeaways were and how that's going to impact our recommendations going forward. We're obviously going to take a closer look at Core Condominiums and go through the 7 key reasons that we believe this is an excellent project. So let's rewind and go back to 2013. In a couple of weeks, they're going to announce the sales for 2013 and we expect them to be the lowest in the past 10 years. 2013 was a very important year for our market because there was less focus on new launches and more focus on selling the existing inventory. So it was a major transitional year. We're anticipating approximately 25% less sales than 2012, which will line up nicely because there was 25 less launches from the previous year as well. Last year, there were only a handful, less than 10 major condominium launches in downtown Toronto, and we'll discuss them in a few moments, which is a major drop from previous years. As a result, we've become pickier than ever when it comes to recommending projects to our investors. They have to have a perfect mix of value, location, and developer reputation in order to be a success, and in order for us to recommend them to our investors. The first project that was a huge success in 2013 was 365 Church by Menkes. It's located just north of Ryerson University and launched in January 2013. The project is currently over 95% sold, and our clients who purchased right at the beginning have seen huge price increases and are thrilled with that they were able to purchase right at the beginning. Unit prices have increased up to $40,000 since the Platinum launch just a year ago. 365 Church actually shares a lot of similarities in terms of location and value proposition with Core Condominiums. The second project to launch in downtown Toronto last year was Casa 3 by Crestford Developments. It's a 60-story tower just south of Yonge and Bloor and it's a terrific project. It's currently over 85% sold and prime units were extremely difficult to secure for non-platinum agents. Prices have increased at least $15,000 and even more for prime units. The next success was Harbour Plaza Residences, which is one of our favorite projects of the entire year. The project was developed by Menkes. It's 2 60-story towers located just south of the ACC. The first tower launched in April to Platinum Brokers and was virtually sold out in 1 month. The demand was absolutely insane. This was another project that had the perfect mix of location, value, and developer reputation. Because of the success of the first tower, they had virtually sold out in 1 month. They had launched the second tower way ahead of schedule, and the project has sold close to 1,000 units, which is just incredible. If you went in today, there's very limited availability, and suites have increased as much as $40,000 since the Platinum launch in April. The final success story we want to discuss is Young and Rich, a project developed by Great Gulf Homes. The project launched in spring of 2013, and the investor suites are virtually sold out, and they now focus on selling the larger suites, which are over 1,000 square feet. Prices from the initial launch have increased around $35,000 on average, which means the people who bought in at the beginning have done very, very well. So what does this all mean? The key takeaways are that the less sales must be viewed in perspective. And the important thing is that the lower sales mean that we must be pickier on the projects that we invest in. There is still incredible investments to be made. We see that if a project has the right mix of value, location, and developer reputation, then they are still in very large demand. And finally, we see that the Platinum launch is still the best time to invest. So moving on to Core Condominiums. Today we're going to discuss the 7 key points that really made this a standout project for investors to consider. The reasons are, number 1, the value on offer and the price. Reason number 2, the incredible location and the access to some very key local amenities. Reason number 3, excellent access to Toronto's transit system. Reason number 4, very high potential for rentability. Reason number 5, the developer's reputation for offering excellent value. Reason number 6, the excellent floor plans throughout the building. Reason number 7, the platinum incentives and the deposit structure. And as a bonus, we're going to take a look at some of the awesome views available at Core Condos. So reason number 1, the price is what is immediately grabbing our attention, with the start price of just $529 per square foot. These are the types of prices that we are used to seeing in the suburbs like Mississauga, Etobicoke and North York, but not downtown Toronto. Based on our analysis, it's priced below the resale market in the neighborhood, and we analyzed what we thought what would be the nearest comparables. The couple of buildings that stood out to us and the ones that we focused on were 33 Lombard and 76 Shooter. The resale in those buildings traded in between $550 to $650 per square foot on MLS. The second reason is the awesome location. On the right here, you'll see the location compared to some of the key amenities. Core Condos obviously gets its name from its downtown core address and scores a 98 walk score. For those of you who are not familiar with walk score is a website that gives a score of a location based on the walkability of the amenities in the immediate neighborhood, in the immediate vicinity of the project. What this means is that you're walking distance from the major amenities that you might need, such as groceries, entertainment, and shopping. Some of the major amenities highlighted on the map include Eaton Centre and all the restaurants, cafes, and entertainment that go along with it, Dundas Square, St. Michael's Hospital, and Ryerson University. The next reason is excellent access to transit. Transit is becoming a major feature as downtowners are ditching their cars, and Eaton Centre is just a couple hundred meters away, and both Queen and Dundas subway stations are accessible through the mall. Shooter is located between two major streets, Dundas Street and Queen Street, which means that buyers will also have access to the Dundas and Queen's 24-hour streetcar lines. The project also scores 100 on Transit Score, which is a similar scoring system for Walk Score, but for the transit lines. The next major talking point is the rental demand. The rental rates for neighbouring projects are already reaching the $3 per square foot range, which is higher than the city average and what we typically find in popular neighbourhoods like the Entertainment District or the St. Lawrence Market. $3 per square foot means that for a 500 square foot unit, you would get rents of $1,500 per month. The location has what we call built-in rental demand from St. Michael's Hospital and Ryerson University. Many young doctors who are working the residency will want to be close to the hospital, and Core is as close as they'll get. Ryerson is currently going through a major growth spurt, and this building is located just 200 meters from the south side of Ryerson University. Ryerson itself has over 35,000 students every year, and a convenient location is very important. In addition, it's also close to Eaton Centre and the financial district. The fifth reason that we want to focus on is the developer. Centre Court Developments are known to bring excellent value to their investors, and this is the fourth major condominium that they've launched. The first three were all massive sellouts, and in order were Peter Street Condominiums in the Entertainment District, Karma Condominiums at Young and College, and Index Condominiums at Bay and Adelaide. Centre Court Development actually have an awesome history of looking after their initial platinum investors and have a tendency to increase prices dramatically after the initial launches. The next reason is the excellent floor plans at Core Condominiums. It's important for a building's reputation to have good and efficient floor plans. Core Condominiums features some excellent plans, and we have one of the examples on the right here. The red scribbles highlight some of the notes that we have made, which you might not be able to read, but the highlights are as follows. It has a great square shape with zero wasted space, and has a great living area with 10-foot wide living and kitchen area. It has lots of windows, and this particular unit would feature a prime west view overlooking the financial district and the skyline. There is excellent access from the bedroom to the washroom, and the washroom door doesn't open into the living space. And finally, you'll notice that the bedroom has a full-size window. All the plans in this building feature low-wasted space, and there's an excellent mix of suites. The seventh and final reason to consider core condominiums is the current incentive package. We've already discussed that the Platinum launch is the best time to purchase in Toronto, and this is the Platinum launch of this project with guaranteed first access. You'll be receiving day one pricing, an extended deposit structure with just 10% due in the first 12 months. Every unit comes with a free locker, which is a $5,000 value. The assignment clause, which allows you to sell your unit before closing, is included at no additional cost. And finally, the development levies will be capped. We don't typically spend too much time talking about views, but as a bonus, the views at core condominiums are pretty spectacular. The south view overlooks a distillery district and features awesome lake views. And to the west, you'll overlook the financial district and the Toronto skyline. So there you have it, the 7 reasons to consider core condominiums. So if you're interested in purchasing, the next steps are to download the floor plans and prices, which are available to download on this page. If you already know what suite you're interested in, simply complete one of the worksheets, which is also downloaded on this with a link on this page, and you can return it to us so that we can get the units on hold for you. If you'd like to discuss your options with me in more detail, you can contact me directly on my cell at 416-835-9436, or you can email me at roy@talkcondo.com. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you.